Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading, no matter what time of day it is or what day you have found this message. I am super grateful that you are here. Guys, today's date is Wednesday, April 23rd of 2025. So once again, you might be seeing the numbers 23 of 25 in your energy. If you are seeing the numbers in today's date in any manner around you or in your energy, please do check the gematria and angel number meanings associated with today's energy. Okay? So let's dive right into this message. So guys, first off, big shout out to the subscribers and new visitors to the channel. I want to welcome you here for today's message. We have someone here who is considering moving to a new or bigger home, but there's a family member who has like some negative comments about whatever it is that whomever resonates with today's message is engaging in here. So this came through as a mother figure. So that doesn't mean that it is, say, if you resonate with this message, it doesn't have to mean that it's your mother. It could be a spouse and that you have children with. It could also be like, it could be your mother, I guess. But I'm picking up something here about somebody who's resigning or retiring from a job. So it's a strong chance that you might resonate with today's energy. If you have like a spouse that you have children with, it could be like a mother figure, like a grandmother, an auntie. It could be a mother figure like someone who's like a family friend or someone in the community who's like a mother figure that you look up to. So there's lots of ways that the mother figure energy can factor in, but definitely take the energy as it resonates. If every aspect of the message doesn't seem to resonate for you, but there are some areas that you're really taking away from the reading today, definitely, by all means, really tap in and tune into those areas. So guys, I did a pre-pull on this one, and I was working with the Clarifying Life Situations deck, okay? And I have some interesting information that came up in regards to this. So looks like we have somebody here who is either resigning or resigned or retired from a work position. So the image on the card, this person is a masculine energy and they have kind of silvery hair. So you might be somebody 60s and up. You could also be younger and have silvery hair. But I am picking up somebody who would be in a position to resign or retire, or maybe this came at a time you didn't expect it. Maybe somebody was kind of forced to resign or retire from the job early, or it could be that a person resigned because they no longer felt in alignment with the position they were working with. Okay. And then we have the creativity card coming up here. So I was asking Spirit, like, what does this have to do with the creativity? So it looks like something about creativity and the energy that's going to resonate with this message. So as I got more clarity on this, there was something here about deadlines, some sort of deadlines. So somebody leaving a work position who does something creative or who is a creative, and something about deadlines. We had a job offer here come up, guys. So it looks like there was some sort of job offer here associated with your creativity. So even though something may have happened here that was not expected, I'm not picking up this is something that you totally knew was going to happen at the time it did. Maybe this kind of caught you off guard, and this may have caught this mother figure energy off guard as well. So it's possible that this job offer has some sort of deadline for you to make a decision on it, or that you left that previous position due to some deadlines. Something here about a timeline and having a limited amount of time to make some sort of decision, okay? But this job offer is coming up here on the table. So it looks like whatever happened with the previous position you were in, it worked out because you are being offered a new position that's associated with your creative skill sets. So it doesn't get any more perfect than that. And this could be present tense energy, or this could also be future tense energy. If this has already happened for you, congratulations, because this is some great energy on the table. So then the next card that came up here was the Entrepreneur card, okay? So whomever is being offered this position, this isn't like a typical like 9 to 5 position. This is something more like a contractual thing, like you're contracting with someone, so you get to set your hours, your schedule, how you'll do things. You get to work in whatever manner works best for you, okay? Because we have the entrepreneur energy on the table. So what we do know is that this job offer is something more like you becoming a contractor, utilizing your creativity. It looks like there's a certain amount of time you have to make a final decision on this. So the next card that came out, which was really interesting, was the job loss or termination of employment card. So it could be, there's a couple of ways I looked at this energy. It could be that someone who was previously, I guess, contracting with this opportunity either lost their position or was terminated from their position. And this opened up an opportunity for you at just the right time. So even though you may have had to resign or retire at a time you weren't thinking it was going to happen, or maybe you knew it was coming, but whatever the case, you had to make a quick decision here about this new offer. But it's almost like the universe, almost, I'm doing air quotes, just pulled all the strings to put things exactly in place to where it needed to be so that this position was waiting for you after you left the previous position. So it doesn't look like it's a fluke here, guys, that this position opened up for you at the time that it did. It could also be that for those of you who resonate, you might have been someone who was kind of like forced to resign or forced to retire early, which might be why the job loss and termination of employment is on the table. Either way you look at it, literally the universe lined this up so beautifully for the timing of when you needed it. And this might be something that you needed to roll into anyways. And that maybe that you needed to leave that position you were at to have the ability to step into this opportunity. We have the shopping card on the table. So it looks like you're either in the process of shopping this new home or shopping for this new home, or you're already like you've done the shopping or you will be doing the shopping, okay? So whether this is present tense or future tense or potentially past tense, I am picking up that for most of you who resonate with today's energy, a lot of these things are in the process of happening or have not happened yet. And that's why you're getting this nice reassuring energy from spirit today about what's really going on around you. Like the universe is conspiring to put things in alignment for you. So with the shopping card, I do see once again a couple here shopping with silvery hair. So it is possible that, once again, you're a person potentially in your 60s and up. Once again, if the energy fits, if it resonates, definitely take what resonates. But yeah, we see you shopping here for the new home, new items. And then we see the changes card come out right after that. We see a beautiful teal butterfly. Someone might love butterflies. They might be seeing butterflies around them. or maybe just pictures, images of butterflies keep popping up around you. This energy represents change or transformation. Also, somebody might have something here with their heart chakra, maybe doing some energy clearing or some work on their heart chakra to kind of open things up for the changes that are coming, because you're really going to be tapping into your creativity, maybe in a way that you never have before. If you are someone who is in your 60s and up, and say you've had a 9 to 5 job for years where you just kind of went to pay the bills, and now you're being able to tap in to your creativity, this is going to be a very magical moment. But there's going to be a lot of change here, a lot of adjustment to really tuning into your creativity in a way that possibly your other career did not allow. So you're really getting an urging here, a strong urging to tap into your heart chakra region to help you with these changes and to help you with tapping into your creativity. Wow, guys, that's the clarifying life situations. I'm just curious what's on the bottom of the deck here. That card is not even supposed to be here. Guys, I can't make it up. This deck is, the cards that I'm looking at are in the wrong deck. Wow, that's wild. But just so you know, this card that wasn't supposed to be here says ignite your soul. Embrace the mysteries of life. Stay open-minded and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. That card was not even supposed to be in this box. So I'm going to go on ahead and place it right up here, because evidently this card was supposed to be in this reading. You're being encouraged to really ignite your soul. And we see in the image here, we see flames shooting up into the air. This position that you are moving to is going to really ignite you and your passions in a way that potentially you've never experienced with a work opportunity. This is beautiful energy. And so it could be that this energy here, the mother figure energy, is feeling negative or anxious about the decisions you're making to potentially relocate and purchase a new home and get set up in an entirely new life at whatever age you are, in something completely new and different than you've ever done before. That might be where the anxiety is coming from. Because I picked up in the download the negative talk, or the what they were saying wasn't just coming out of an energy of wanting to be mean. It's like they were asking questions like, well, how are you going to do that? And, how is that going to work? It was like they were very unsure of how this situation could work out. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We're going to look at the clarifying life situations deck. By the way, that last deck, because the decks got mixed up, that was the money and job deck. Okay, so now we're actually going into clarifying life situations. We're going to see what Spirit has to say here. Spirit, help us to clarify. Ooh. Well, those just popped right out. Let's see. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So we have clear mind. Clear mind. This one says, sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Guys, you're getting a confirmation from Spirit. It doesn't get any more clear than that. Sweep away any doubts and know that you are right. Okay, so any energies coming at you at this time, kind of trying to convince you to go back to maybe the company you resigned from, your regular 9 to 5, just go get a regular job. They're not seeing the big picture here. You're being moved in a certain direction because Spirit is around you, your guides, the universe, however you look at that energy, is around you, actually pulling strings to help you to be able to move into this position. So basically, what I'm saying to you is it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke that everything worked out the way it did. And you may kind of low key, high key be having some sort of feeling like, wow, this is really like lucky, fortunate, fortuitous that I'm able to do this, that I'm able to move in this direction. Look at how everything worked out. Look at the timing. Those are all cues and clues that your guides are working for you. And then we have the steady progress card. This one says, patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. So you're being encouraged that even though this whole situation is a process, so it's not like you're going to step into it and the whole thing just blows up overnight. That's not what I'm seeing. And there can be situations like that. So we will definitely energetically leave room for potential. But you're being encouraged to really celebrate each of your wins, even if you feel like it's a small win, a medium-sized win, or a big win. It doesn't matter. You're being encouraged to celebrate each of these types of wins. Why? Because you are seeing progress. And that's the way you're supposed to look at the situation. If you're leaving a 9 to 5 from doing everything the same way you've done it for years, and you're stepping into a completely new way of utilizing your creativity as a career, everything is going to be like a new experience in that vein. Even if something is similar, it's not the same. So there's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be things that you'll have to understand how to work through, challenges that come up with having your own business or being an entrepreneur. But you're being encouraged that this is meant for you. And to really celebrate those wins, that's going to help you to kind of keep going when things are a little bit challenging or unclear, I guess, to celebrate that steady progress that you're making. Okay? Wow, this one is called the Veil of Illusion. This one says, lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. It's something that you're not seeing clearly. Okay, this kind of goes into this clear your mind and steady progress card. There might be some kind of illusion here about what it means to move into this opportunity or about being an entrepreneur, what the potential is for your income. There's something here that's still kind of elusive to you. And definitely for this mother figure energy, they're just not seeing it right now. But you're being encouraged to continue with the process. This is going to help you to lift the veils of illusion. So that way you can understand how to navigate this. And they're also speaking about, Spirit is also speaking about love, career, and navigating these areas authentically. So if there's something that you've been doing for years, like with your work, with your relationships, and it didn't feel authentic, you're being encouraged to really dig deep and understand, okay, what is not feeling in alignment? What is not feeling real to me? What feels like an illusion? And to understand why that is. This might have something to do with the energy of why you're just now kind of moving in this direction. You know, if you want to understand more about what the holdup was, or what you can gain from this experience, what you can take away from this, what you can learn, definitely you're being encouraged to look through this from an authentic standpoint and understand more about yourself. This is going to help you going forward with your career and whatever opportunities you have coming your way. We have honest echoes on the table. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Wow. You're being encouraged to listen to that intuitive voice that you're hearing. It's the same one that led you to this opportunity. Continue to listen to that voice. This is also one of the ways that your spirit team and your guides speak to you. Okay? Honest echoes. Let's see what we have here. This one just flew right out. Manifest the new. Wow, guys. Embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. Guys, you are manifesting a new life. You're being encouraged to embrace the changes. Remember, we had the changes card come out. You're being encouraged not to just try to make it through, not to just try to, inauthentically smile your way through it. No, really understand what's happening, why things are changing, really feeling into what you're feeling as things are changing. And once again, just like the Veil of Illusion card, looking into this in an authentic energy. The universe is aligning things to help you to have what you've been asking for. Okay, so you're getting that now, but there's this other part of that. We can ask for the manifestation all day long, but the way the universe brings it may not be exactly what we envisioned. So how do we step into that and allow ourselves to move with the energy of what we've asked for? That's really what's coming up on the table here. Wow, what else do we have? Guys, you are being encouraged here not to worry because everything is being brought to you by the universe. This is what you've asked for. That's what I'm seeing on the table here. And the timing of everything. The timing was exact. It had to happen the way it happened in order to move you into this position. Right down to the other person leaving the position so that it opened up for you at the time that it did. We have Harbor of Peace here. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters. Someone here might like to be on the ocean or may have a boat and like to be on the lake. Somebody might have a boat that they lodge at a harbor. Okay. Somebody might be in a shipping business or a fishing business. Somebody might like to fish. Wow. Yeah, as you work through this energy here associated with this manifestation and this personal evolution and growth, you're going to find that you're more peaceful. You're going to feel more serene. You're going to start to kind of sink into your new life. And it's going to feel better than anything you were dealing with before. That's for sure. No illusions. Stay grounded in truth, embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. Why does the word authentic keep coming up, guys? There's something really important here about the way that you're looking at this. And we've had illusions come up twice. 222, 2222. You might be seeing those numbers. It is very important that you go into this next stage of your journey, really tapping into an authentic energy. It has something to do with the manifestation and your success. Okay? Wow, we have sorrow heals. In heartache, shadows growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you. As brighter days are promised, yeah, guys, brighter days are promised and brighter days are here. So you're being encouraged that whatever you went through in your previous career that was challenging or difficult for you, not to let it refine, or not to let it define, to let it refine you. So just like fire can be a clarifying element, letting that flame clarify and refine you, not stop you, block you, create an energy where you feel like you have to be super extra guarded, but learning from those experiences and taking that wisdom and that knowledge with you into this new opportunity. That's what you're being encouraged to do. Also, this could be an energy that could assist this mother figure that's having negative feelings about what you're doing here, guys. could well be that this is an energy that could assist them as well. But of course, we don't have control over how other people process, right? So really, you have to focus on yourself. But you've gotten confirmation from spirit that you are on the right track. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Guys, when I tell you, like, half the deck hit the ground. So I think, wow, we had one card out of all of that that flipped over. I can't make it up. This one says, be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Something here about you being mindful and being in the moment. If you were an energy that would normally kind of just push your way through something just to make it, you're being encouraged not to do that any longer. You don't have to do that, not with this opportunity. You are being encouraged to practice mindfulness, be present. This is how you're going to gain insight on how to do what it is you're getting ready to do. We also have heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. So you're being encouraged to really tap in here, because this is what you've been desiring. This is what you wanted to manifest. This is what you were calling in. So definitely, even though it may include like a move to a new location or doing some things that are different or new, you're being encouraged to remember that this is something that you asked for in your heart, something that you wanted to manifest. And so when you have time periods where you're feeling unsure, or you're feeling like, can I do this? Can I deal with this change? Wow, this is more challenging than I thought. Whatever the thought may be that comes up, really tap into mindfulness and practice just taking a deep breath, exhaling it out, and be present in this moment. And remind yourself that all is well. I am learning and growing. I am experiencing my heart's desire, and I am learning how to work with that energy or with those energies, however that feels better for you. I'm hearing one more card out of here. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Final card for the reading. Embrace potential. Explore an abundance of opportunities with an open mind. Answers reveal limitless horizons for your journey. And that's where we're going to wrap it up today. Guys, you have abundance coming with these new opportunities. There's no doubt. The decks, the energy from Spirit was very clear about that. So if you are dealing with some energies around you who are unsure of what you're doing, this is where you're being asked to really tap into that self-supportive energy of being present, maybe meditation and grounding as you're moving into this new stage of your career. Potentially for the first time, you will have the opportunity to work with your creativity and have like a business or be an entrepreneur. And I just want to send a great big congratulations to whomever this energy resonates with. That is beautiful. And that's great for you. Everybody will not understand your walk or your path, and that's okay. It's not a judgment, but you do have to do what it is that you need to do. You need to find that balance for yourself. So definitely talk with those who are supportive of the things that you're working on. And if you don't have that around you, really, really step into your meditation and grounding to help support yourself through these changes right now, okay? So guys, I'm going to end the message there. Definitely feel free to comment in the box below. Also, you can feel free to email me if you'd like your own personal reading. My email is in the description box, and I'm happy to email you back and set up a reading for you so we can go deeper into the energy or just answer any questions that you have. So I hope you guys are having a most excellent week. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I hope the rest of your week goes smoothly. I will definitely be back with you with another reading. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, Thursday, because I've done a reading already. So I'm going to get these out here and released. And definitely be talking with you guys soon. But once again, thank you for being here. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. And I do look forward to being with you in the next reading. Love and light, guys.